Hello and welcome to this week's video. I just spat. Hello and welcome to this week's video. Today I thought I would show you some of my old artwork. I decided to do this because the other day, I think last Friday, how long ago was that? A few days ago I went and picked some of my artwork from high school and it just made me think maybe I should show you some of the stuff I did. I'm not going to show you the recent stuff yet because there's just so much, so I'm going to start with like the really old, really shit stuff, which should be funny. I decided to wear a jacket in this video because I dress like shit normally in my videos, but it might be a bad decision because it's going to get quite hot. But I'll keep it on for now and yeah, just wash my face and go bright red. Okay, so these are the books. I'm showing you the back because I don't know if I should show you like what high school I went to and the names of the teachers. That seems weird. But yeah, look how f***ing ugly these books are. Like hideous. I don't know what they were thinking. Okay, let's start with year 7. Okay, so year 7. Oh shit. Okay. This was a self-portrait. Okay. Oh, this is like, I really don't understand why in the first lesson they'd get you to do a self-portrait. You can't see it. That's a good thing, but let me just see if I can. That's me, alright? Yeah, it is. Okay. I'll take a photo and show it on screen so you can see it better, but can you just look at the f***ing hair I drew? What the actual f*** was I doing? I mean, the ears, everything, what? That's not me. Who is this person? Nah, that's probably one of the worst things I've ever drawn in my life, so yeah. I really like the eyelashes I did on there. Like literally, I just got like a massive pencil and just dug as hard as I could to get these little eyelashes in. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, on this page there's just like, she asked us to do sharp, soft, bold, light, wavy, broken, continuous and cross-hatching. I didn't even know what cross-hatching was because I called it cross-hating. Forgot the C and the H. Spelling wasn't my thing. Oh god. I thought the self-portraits were over, but on the second lesson they decided to make us do another one to see how we've improved using her little tips. And okay, let's get side by side so you can really see. Well, you can't f***ing see it. Do you know what? I think that one's actually worse than the first one. It is. The second one I did after using their tips is actually worse than the first one I did. Oh my god. But yeah, and I'd like to say that my hair actually was like that. I used to have the sides all like down and I'd spike just like the middle and the front there, and it was just awful. I kept that for years as well. Oh, okay, at the top of this page I had to describe myself. So I was like, my eyes are quite big and a bit far apart. My skin is pale, I have freckles, my hair is very thick, I spike my hair up in a scruffy way. A shit way, I think I should have wrote. And it's quite long. My teeth are fine. Okay. And my dentist said I won't need braces because they're all straight. Sick! Okay, that's great. Nice fact about yourself there. I used to be so proud that my dentist said that to me. Like, I'd introduce myself and be like, hi, I don't need braces because my dentist said so. Oh, and my name's James. The next one was, you know, no full stop. Just nose is quite short and a bit big. So my English was just amazing. My hatred for my face had already begun because I hated my nose back then. And I also said my eyes are quite far apart, which yeah. And then there's the drawing. I'll put a picture of that up as well. Now just to let you know, this is a continuous line drawing, so you couldn't take a pencil off the page. That's why it's so bad, but oh my f***ing god. Who is that creature supposed to be? That is supposed to be me again. Oh my god. I take it back. Everything I've said before, I take it back. This is the worst thing I've ever done. Who is that man? Who is that strange man? Oh, Christ. The next one, we had a homework and we had to take photos of our face showing different emotions, but I didn't like taking photos of my face. So I just stuck like little cartoon things and she was like, I would prefer to see your own photos, James. Cool. Thanks, bitch. I don't know what this woman's obsession was with self-portraits, but there's another 3 coming up now. We had to draw ourselves with happy and scared emotions. Oh, well, actually, I think we could pick the emotions, but I picked happy and scared. Oh my god. You can't see it again, but I look like the f***ing moon emoji, the little pervy face. That is so disgusting. And then, I don't know what the second one was. And my face isn't that wrinkly, so I don't know why I put that many wrinkles on my face. And I don't have cheekbones at all, so I don't know why I was drawing lines on my cheeks like that. And here's a return of our favourite, the continuous line drawing. So here's another self-portrait. This is, you know what, let me count. She's got us to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 self-portraits already. Got another continuous line one. You still can't see it, so that's why I'll have another picture coming up. I'm gonna stop saying it now because it's annoying me. It's probably annoying you even more. This one is better than the last one, but this is still clearly not me. This is just, I don't know. Who does it look like? The first one looks like Mr. Garrison from South Park, and then the second one looks like, I just don't know. It doesn't even look human, does it? I don't know how I'm going to find someone that looks like that. Okay, the next one, this is when I started to get in my zone and they get us to do like artist pages. Even though we were supposed to write like loads of facts about them and their work, I usually just wrote their birthday and their name, and it was hilarious. You should see some of the examples of this. In this one I actually tried a bit harder, I think, because it was my first ever one. So it was like, I drew loads of stuff. You probably can't see it still. I drew loads of stuff, I wrote a bit of stuff. I wrote, he was a kinesthetic learner, so he liked things that moved. I'm not sure how accurate that was of a description for a kinesthetic learner. Oh, okay, this one we had to do... Oh shit, I'm already on 12 minutes, f***ing hell. Okay, for this one I had to draw somebody from the side, so like that, obviously. I'll cover her name with my hand. Oh wait, no, that's not my drawing, that's a picture. I'll just put a picture up. It's like really small, so yeah, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. I made this girl look like a total fish. Fish. I made this girl look like a fish. That is not what she looked like at all, but wait for it. I then had to do one of myself, and this is what I drew. Look at the nose, look at the lips, and look at the chin. Oh my f***ing god, what is that? What is that? I look like I'm half brick. Why am I so square? I was so bad back then. Oh my god. Okay, targets. I wrote targets on the next page. I have got ideas from other artists and have tried to use different forms and tones in my work. No, you haven't. I can keep trying to use forms and tones, then I could use it a lot more. I was so bad at trying to describe what I was talking about and just write it that that's the kind of shit I'd say. I basically said the same sentence twice and then said I was going to do the same thing a bit more. Oh god. Yeah, we had a lesson where we all had to design t-shirts. I think we did it in groups, and now. My designs that people were buying at the time was a Henley's Project t-shirt, a Sex, Drugs and Sausage Rolls t-shirt, and an If Found Please Return to the Pub t-shirt. Nobody was f***ing buying that. Chatting absolute shit, James. I don't even have a picture of the t-shirt we designed. I guess it was too shit to include in my book. The next thing is I had to make we all had to make a collage about things we liked. But I have the same problem now as I did back then. I just don't have any interest at all. So I ended up just putting photos of things that I thought might be interesting that I just didn't do. So there was a football up here, PS3 here. My brother actually had a PS3 and I went on it sometimes, but it wasn't really mine. Cricket, don't know why I put cricket in. Music, there's quite a few music things in here, like iPods. I guess that's okay. I like music. There's a dog, a husky, which were my favourite dogs at the time. Mona Lisa, because I liked art, so that's relevant. Swimming, because I still did swimming back then. And I did quite like it. I don't know why there's a badminton racket there. Yeah, it's my old rabbit. That's not actually my rabbit, but that's the closest picture I could find without taking a picture myself. I don't know why I didn't just take my own picture. Linear doesn't use shading, it only uses lines. Tonal does use shading, which makes it look 3D. The shading shows where the shadows are, and it means the light can only get some parts of the body. I was really stupid. This is, I think, a drawing of the same girl as before. I started to improve a little bit here. I added a bit of shading. That looks absolutely nothing like her at all. That could be anybody except her. Next. Oh shit, I just saw a golden one then. I don't know what I was writing here. I just wrote, we've got like the names of artists and their work, and I think we had to like rearrange it to make it right. And then at the bottom I just wrote, I agree. The stream flowed as he walked down the road. Then he began to scream because he ate the cheesy cream and he was lactose and tolerant. He was lactose and tolerant. Okay, sorry, I just went red. So, yeah, he was tolerant, so that's nice, but he just didn't have any toast. He was lacking in the toast department. If we could all be a bit more lactose and tolerant, I think the world would be a better place. I think we had to write poetry for that, to do with the scream, painting the scream. The next thing is I had to recreate a painting, and I think this one was called Kitty or something. I wrote Kitty at the top, I'm guessing that's the name of the thing. F***ing shocking, but I will say she does look like a cat, kind of. So, I don't know. Oh god, okay, now we had to do another self-portrait. This is like f***ing like 8 or something, the 8th self-portrait we've had to do. And it had to be done in the style of Picasso. I followed the book because the school's name's on the other page again. I'll obviously, I don't know why I keep showing you this f***ing book because you can't see anything. It's just like to let you know that it's on this page, okay? Yeah, that is awful. I got the nose pretty accurate though, I think. And the width of the eyes, the eyes are quite far apart, so that's good. And that is exactly what my hand looks like as well, so there's that. Oh, okay, so this is when we started doing something different. We had to do like architectural stuff, and we had to basically just put a load of architectural buildings in one drawing, and it's just awful. I was really proud of that, I think, at the time. Don't know why, shouldn't have been. And then basically what we had to do, we had to take little viewfinders and draw a section of that and do a weird colour scheme. Yeah. We had to learn about colour schemes as well, you know, like primary, secondary, tertiary and all that. Yeah. I feel like there was supposed to be more with that project, but it just stopped. I think we did screen printing or something, but I don't know. Apparently we had to draw part of our house and I chose my fireplace. I mean, I can't complain about the accuracy. That is clearly my fireplace. I could recognise it straight away. I will say the room is quite empty in this picture. I don't know why. I think I was just maybe a bit too lazy to draw what was actually in the room, so yeah. But that's okay. It's a fireplace. Okay. Okay, this is when I started doing artist pages like really badly. So this was an artist called Antonio Gaudi who did the Sagrada de Familia or something. I literally said he was born, he died. I added a little smiley face there and a little frowny face when he died. He was from Rus, Catalonia or something. I don't know how you say that. And a famous building he made was the Sagrada de Familia. I didn't even write the Sagrada Familia. And we were supposed to write like a shitload of stuff about them, their work, and I literally wrote 1, 2, 3, 4 facts in very big font on a page. You're working well, James, keep it up. Thanks. You have strong drawing skills. Develop this by using more tone in your drawing. Look at how other artists use tone. My response to that, as we were all supposed to respond, this wasn't just like some sassy response. I think I have done well this year with art. I think, no full stops. I think that I should use more tone, so I will try next year by looking at artist work. I spelled artist with an E instead of an I. I still need to try and complete my target. Okay. Oh, I do have a picture of the t-shirt my group designed. My god, it's bad. Oh shit, I didn't even see that at the bottom. We wrote N-it on the bottom. Okay, I won't show you the thing because it's got my school's name again at the top. Can you see that? Creepy f***ing hell. We used Arial Black, the font, because, you know, best font ever, apparently. Oh, you can't see the back, but if you look at that tiny little thing, the little thumbnails at the side, we put a smiley face on the back as well. I love the colour scheme, it's really nice, red, white and black. I love the circles. But obviously, the standout point of this t-shirt is the "You know I is the bomb" smiley face in it. When I die, I literally just want this quote on my tombstone, please. "You know I is the bomb" smiley face in it. And I also want the smiley face on the back. Do you know, actually, and instead of "is the bomb," I'd like to say "was the bomb." Still with the Z. "You know I was the bomb in it." Thank you. Oh, and I wrote next to this because the project was to design a t-shirt to sell at the Christmas fair, and I I think selling t-shirts at the Christmas fair is a good idea because people will like the shirt we designed. No, they won't. Okay, so that was the first book, that was year 7, and oh my god, that was really long. So, complete change of mind. I'm gonna have to do a separate video for each book, I think. So yeah, we'll be doing year 8 soon, maybe. Basically, whenever I can't think of another idea, I'll just do one of these. But yeah, that was quite fun though. If you like the video, like the video. If you like me, subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, so that's it for all the footwear. We'll be moving up to, obviously, I can't get my leg up that high. The legs. Ugh. You probably saw like a tiny bit of my leg, so that counts.